What's good, everybody? It's your boy Slugger, and today I want to talk about something that's been driving fans and content creator absolutely crazy this offseason, and that is how painfully slow the MLB offseason moves. Now, listen, this isn't just me complaining just to complain. I mean, this is coming from a place of frustration as a fan, and honestly, as someone who creates baseball content and lives for this stuff year round. Because right now, the MLB offseason feels more like not like an off season, but more like a waiting room. Weeks go by, days go by, and nothing happens. And for a sport that already fights for momentum or fight for attention, momentum really matters. So I recommend the MLB do something about it. You know, let's put this into perspective, right? Like if we look at the other leagues, like the NFL, offseason opens, boom, chaos. You got free agency opening within hours, and rosters already almost are complete by day 2, day 3 of the offseason. The NBA trades, signings, star movement. It feels like the league never actually goes to sleep. But for the MLB, the offseason drags, negotiations stretch, teams wait, agents wait, owners wait, everybody's waiting, and us, the fans, are just sitting here waiting for something to happen. Can something really happen? And for fans are left refreshing Twitter, hoping for anything, just anything, But the MLB offseason I feel like it's the only sport where inactivity feels like normal, and that's a real problem in my opinion. So why is the MLB offseason so slow? There are real reasons for it, several reasons, to be quite frank. First off, baseball contracts are fully guaranteed, so sometimes owners got to really think about it. This alone makes the offices extremely cautious. One long-term deal that's bad. It could set your franchise back a few years, especially pitchers who are a huge risk. So I mean, then you have analytics-driven front offices into the mix, especially ours. As a Met fan, everything is calculated, everything is optimized. Teams would rather wait for the perfect value than act with urgency. Agents also play a role in the market, trying to squeeze every last dollar, especially Scott Boras, who's well known for that. And owners, a lot of them wait for someone else to blink first. The waiting game is a real problem, and this is where patience stops being strategy. Every team is waiting for prices to drop, as you can see now. Another team to set the market, another player to set the market. When everyone waits, nothing happens. As you can see now, it's January, and we still have guys like Framber Valdez, Cody Bellinger, Kyle Tucker, top free agents who are still free agents. And from a fan's perspective, it feels like nothing. Teams are doing nothing, and even when they're working behind the scenes, they're discussing contracts or looking in on players. It feels like the momentum is dying, excitement fades, hope turns to frustration, and fans shouldn't feel like the offseason is something that they should just have to survive. And the offseason is supposed to be about hope. It's supposed to be about imagining your team getting better, debating rosters, feeling optimistic about the following season. It's impossible for us to feel that excitement when there's nothing going on. But when there's silence for months, as right now, the excitement disappears. So especially the passionate fan bases, and like the Mets fans, and not just the Mets, but every team, Yankee fans, Dodger fans, they've been making some moves. But the fan bases all out there that we all. It's the lack of movement makes it harder to stay engaged, and baseball shouldn't feel like it's going dormant when it needs to start building energy. I'm gonna be honest here because this matters. Content thrives on conversation and momentum. When moves are happening, creators can react, analyze, debate, break things down. But when nothing happens, you're forced to recycle of topics, speculate endlessly, as you can see as every offseason, or go quiet sometimes. And other sports naturally feed creators. MLB makes you work twice as hard to stay relevant in the offseason. That doesn't mean we stop creating, but it just means that the system isn't exactly creator friendly. So if there is a solution to it, I don't have all the answers, and I'm not pretending I do, but clearly something isn't working. The MLB needs incentives for earlier signings, better offseason engagement windows, structural changes to how free agency operates, little things like that, and we'll probably see more moves being done earlier, because right now the offseason caters more to front office than fans, and there has to be a middle ground. Teams want to be smart, fans want to feel invested, but both things can coexist. It certainly can. And finally, patience is important in baseball. We all understand that. But when patience turns into paralysis, the game loses momentum, and that's something baseball can't afford right now. So I'll leave you with this. Do you think the MLB offseason is moving too slow, or this is just the price of doing business in modern baseball? Let me know what you think. Slugger out.
If you made it this far, I appreciate you for real. That's going to do it for this video. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe if you enjoy this type of baseball talk. And be on the lookout this Friday. There's a brand new Fuego&Slugger episode dropping. Real conversations, real perspectives, real sports talk. You don't want to miss it. Much love to everybody who's been supporting. That will be all until Friday.